Hey everybody, welcome back. Just wanted to do a quick book review. This is The Next Level, a parable of finding your place in life. It's by David Gregory. Super simple read. Didn't get me too excited, but there are a couple principles I want to pull from it. And this is how you should be in life. You go through things, sometimes it's not super exciting, sometimes it's not your ideal situation, but you pull out the nuggets that are helpful to you and you run with it. Leave the rest behind. So this story is sort of a recent college grad who's taken a job with a company that's got like 5 levels, and the director lets him kind of analyze each level and bring the issues back to the director. And so, he finds out on all these different levels that people are sort of doing their own thing and they're not very happy because of it, right? Well, he on the first floor, people really are just obviously doing their own thing, not trying. Other floors are more organized, but they're still sort of focused on the wrong thing, on their integrity or whatever it is. Well, eventually, the 5th floor, the top floor, is in harmony with their life goals, and the business goals are all kind of in sync, and those are the drivers of the company. They're the ones that make the money. So obviously we all need those people. Well, how do you get those people? First of all, you have to work on your company culture every single day. Company culture will create itself if you don't work on it every day. And you need to help people find or hear and share and hold the vision that you have and your company has, right? And once they really grasp the vision, you need to empower them to achieve that vision with their own skills and creativity, right? If you're micromanaging people, you're killing their creativity. You're killing their motivation. Let them run with your vision, right? Give it to them and let them go. But the other thing is, in this book, all those levels, that this kid's wondering, like, why do you let all these employees stay that are not being productive for the business? All these floors are losing money for the business except for basically the top couple. Well, he says, I believe that all of them will one day be on the top floor, but they need to learn how it doesn't work before they're ready to see how it does work. And that's just another example of learn from failures and move on to success, right? Michael Jordan, Oprah, like Warren Buffett, all these people that have achieved exceptional greatness talk about their failures as just learning experience. It's just the school of life. People who are not successful look at failure with fear, and they're frozen by it. They're not going to go a certain place because they're worried they'll fail and they'll look stupid, and it's going to be a hard emotional experience, as well as maybe, what if it's business? Your finances could really take a hard hit. If you file bankruptcy, what, right? Well, if you file bankruptcy, you might just get better spending habits because you won't qualify for credit cards anymore. Like, in this country, nobody really fails that bad, so our fears are very much illogical and kind of fantasy. There's reality to it too. I don't want to act like, oh, go take a chance and go bankrupt and see, it's no big deal. It is a big deal, and in fact, Dave Ramsey talks about it in a very serious way, if you've ever read his books. But the point I'm making is, your fear and fantasy of the failure is usually far worse than the reality. People like Michael Jordan look at failure as a learning process and go, okay, how did I fail? Why did I fail? Where did I fail? And I'll do it all different next time. And then they do. And then they fail again at some other point in life. And they do the same process. And then they succeed. And they climb their way to the top. And everyone goes, oh my gosh, he was just such a talented kid. Well, he was talented, but he also learned from his failures. So don't let those things hold you back. You need to learn how it doesn't work in order to learn how it does work. And as Warren Buffett says, we all learn from failures, but it doesn't have to be our failures. So fail fast. Find those resources out there that will help you understand where people fail and where they succeed, and go through, just plow through it as fast as you can, so that in your younger years you've already been able to, in a sense, look back and say, I can handle all these difficulties, all these walls and barriers and struggles and relationships and all this stuff that's hard in life. I can deal with tons of that in a very graceful and calm and collected and effective way. And then you can move on to your success. Now, there's a flip side of this whole thing. Most people think that, they don't know how to, they're afraid of all the bad stuff. But subconsciously, a lot of people are actually afraid of what their success might do to them, right? Everyone claims they would love to have $1 million or win the lottery, all these things. But the reality is they sort of keep themselves from getting rich because they're afraid that if they had money, their weaknesses would be shown to the world, that maybe they're not as true or faithful a person as they thought they were, or maybe that would hurt their relationship, maybe it would hurt their religious affiliation, whatever. Like, have all these things kind of out there that they don't really admit or think about much, but it's a piece of holding them back. So you need to be able to identify the emotions and things around your fear of failure, and then learn how it doesn't work and learn how it does work and achieve greatness. So fail fast and then find the success in how great people do it. So thanks for watching. I'll put a link to this book if you care to buy it. It's not necessarily one of my recommended books, but that's the takeaway from it. And so thanks for watching, and catch me on Twitter, Facebook. Go over to the website bronsonwilks.com. Learn I've got a book list over there, and I've got tons of resources for lifetime growth. And subscribe to the channel for more of these videos. Thanks.